Samsung has built foldable phones the exact same way for the last 7 years. Their towering, narrow aesthetic has defined the industry standard for what a premium folding device is supposed to look like. But with the new Z Fold 8, Samsung is moving away from that architecture. The iconic tall slab collapses into a surprisingly stout, book-like square. This specific, wider geometry has a troubled track record. It is a shape that other manufacturers, most notably Google, have already attempted, struggled with, and deliberately walked away from. The first-generation Google Pixel Fold and Oppo's early Find N series both brought short, stout foldables to market. Both companies abandoned the format after a single generation, killing off the wide shape to pivot back to a taller design. Every major competitor who has shipped a short foldable has eventually retreated from it. This leaves Samsung, the company holding the overwhelming majority of the foldable market share, in a strange position, betting their flagship name on a form factor with a history of failure. This shift to a wide, book-like frame is a calculated, high-stakes gamble that actively defies established market logic. Industry leaks suggest this shift is a direct response to Apple. The supply chain has been reporting persistent rumors regarding a foldable iPhone currently in development. The consensus among these reports points to a specific physical profile for Apple's device. It is expected to arrive sporting this exact same short and wide geometry. Samsung has a history of aggressive preemption. Whenever rumors circulate about Apple entering a new hardware category, Samsung often rushes a direct equivalent to market, so they are already standing there when the competition arrives. The timing of the Z Fold 8's release is highly precise. By launching it now, Samsung establishes a physical presence on retail shelves right before Apple's projected fall rollout. Adopting this short shape operates as a defensive moat. It ensures Samsung is already occupying the exact form factor Apple intends to claim. The corporate strategy only works if the hardware is viable. Earlier short foldables from Google and Oppo didn't just fail because of their shape. They failed because the technology wasn't mature enough to make that shape comfortable to carry. A short foldable creates a difficult physical paradox. You get a wider internal screen, but if the device is too thick, the closed phone feels like a heavy, unusable brick in your pocket. To solve this, Samsung re-engineered their hinge mechanism, allowing the device to measure exactly 4.5 millimeters thick when opened. That thin profile allows for a massive weight reduction. The Z Fold 8 weighs less than 200 grams, making it lighter than most non-folding flagship phones. However, this wider footprint introduces a specific trade-off for modern media. Vertical, short-form video content does not benefit from this screen at all. Because TikToks and Shorts are taller than they are wide, they appear with massive black bars on this display. You actually have to rotate the entire device just to get a larger view. The benefit is found in 4x3 content, like standard photography and classic television. Because camera sensors shoot in 4x3 by default, your photos fill the entire screen, and 16:9 videos are nearly 40% larger than what you'd see on a standard slab phone. Samsung's engineering finally makes the short shape viable to carry, but it changes the priority of the device from vertical social feeds to more traditional cinematic media. Altering the physical geometry of a screen dictates how content is displayed, which in turn alters the specific type of consumer who will buy the phone. Historically, the customer willing to spend $2,000 on a foldable was a niche power user. They used these devices as portable workstations for business multitasking and data monitoring. The classic tall screen was optimized for side-by-side productivity. It provided enough vertical room to keep emails open next to spreadsheets without feeling cramped. By shifting to a short, reachability-focused format, Samsung is moving away from that professional, workstation-heavy demographic. The target is now the mainstream user. This person wants the 40% larger video viewport and full-screen photos, but they want it in a device that is lighter and easier to hold than a standard iPhone or Galaxy Ultra. The Z Fold 8 is a bet that the foldable market is ready to prioritize lightweight media consumption over industrial-grade multitasking. Samsung is pivoting to capture the everyday user just before Apple arrives to do the same.